Hey guys, what is going on? Today we have a brand new product here for 2017 from Masterson's Car Care. Greg hooked me up with this. Funny enough, I sent him a video of the actual engine bay of the Honda Prelude here. This is my 1991 Honda Prelude, by the way. I showed him how filthy and disgusting it is. You will definitely see this before, and then we'll see an after. And he said, I've got a brand new product coming out for you. You gotta wait and try it out. Don't use anything yet. So I was like, all right. So it just came in the mail about 2 weeks ago. I'm finally getting time to do this. The Eclipse mania is finally over, so now we can go ahead and get this stuff done, even though it's really hot today. So maybe I'll do take Eclipse back or anything like that. Anyways, I'll bring the camera in really close for you. We'll actually dilute this down because right now it's at full concentrate. That's a good thing about a lot of these companies when you can buy them in the big bulk or they have concentrate so you can dilute them down. They actually last a lot longer. But I'm going to show you all the steps how I actually clean my engine bay. It's nothing serious, nothing significant. We're just going to do a nice little cleaning here on it. We're not going to get into massive detail on it, but you'll get the general idea. And we'll actually be able to see if this product is good or not, and hopefully the dirt will just wipe away. So here we go. Let me go ahead and bring you in really close, show you how dirty the engine bay is. It did have a head gasket problem about a year or so ago, so it has been fixed, everything's done. But because of that, it has a lot of dirt under the engine bay, and I really wanted to test something out, and Greg hooked me up with it. So here we go. Thank you very much, Greg. Make sure you go subscribe to him on YouTube channel. He has a funny Instagram when he gets those tequila live streams. You get the 15% off if you use the code 79, just like many of these other companies. So make sure you go check them out. Let's go ahead and show you the engine bay. Time for that epic slow mode engine bay looking. Oh my, what the hell? Get this Armor All garbage out of here. It'll probably still scratch the engine somehow. So here we go. Let's go ahead and show you exactly how dirty the actual engine bay is. Hopefully you guys can see this on the camera. Sometimes the camera never shows you exactly what the human eye can see. But you can see it's all just dirty back here. The engine bay is a little bit greasy. Like I said, it did have the head gasket problems about a year or two ago. Can you see it now through here? So all this has to be cleaned up. It's all ready to go. It's pretty nasty up in here. Even look at the top. The top is pretty stinking disgusting on actually the hood. It's pretty stinking filthy all around. You can see it. So this will be a perfect, absolutely perfect car to try this on. I have so many people that always tell me, your cars are so clean. You need to stop using it on a dirty car. This is about as dirty as my car's ever gonna get. So here we go. Let's go ahead, set up all the buckets, and I'll see you here. So what's going on? What I want to go ahead and show you guys is what exactly I'll be actually using while actually cleaning the engine. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with Masterson's Car Care Wash and Shine Shampoo because I want to make sure everything is fair. I don't want to deviate or anything. I want to stay with all the chemicals in the same company. Now also I'm going to be using the long brush handle for some of the areas you might want to get way back there. Short brush, these are very soft bristles. This is not a stiff bristle that you would use on your tire or wheels or anything. Very soft. I also have myself a little horsehair brush here for little intricate areas and stuff like that. Other than that, the only things you guys ever need to worry about when it comes to actually cleaning your engines is anything like distributor cap or anything like that. Just make sure that you try not to get these wet. You can either cover them with plastic baggies or anything like that. Make sure your electrical components are pretty much covered. Mostly all your newer cars, you're never going to have any issues with or anything like that. So when you start getting to the older cars where you have to worry about it because these engines, you know, it's not meant to be totally soaked or anything like that. So just keep an eye out for it. If you think you have any weird open electrical areas that you're kind of worried about, grab yourself an old like Walmart baggie, cover up the areas, stuff like that. Like this has already been covered up. I don't have a problem with it. But just use common sense here, guys. Don't go in crazy soaking areas that probably shouldn't be soaked. Other than that, we're just gonna go ahead and spray it down with a hose and move on from there. So let's go ahead and start the cleaning process. It's time to go ahead and dilute down the product really quick. I want to go ahead and show you. It says directions: shake well. Masterson's heavy-duty degreaser is concentrated and designed to be diluted as desired with clean water. I already have 20 ounces in there. I have 20 ounces. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the side here. 20 fluid ounces. So what I'm going to be actually doing it, because this is kind of actually pretty nasty right now, I'm going to go ahead and do moderate cleaning. That means it's going to be 10 to 1. So obviously I'm only going to need to put 2 ounces in here. What I'm actually saying is, if you was really greasy, I would definitely go down to something like a 5 to 1. But because it's probably mostly generally just complete dirt from being here for so long, and then on top of that, just only a little bit of grease and oil and stuff like that, I'm only going to go ahead and go to moderate. So that's what I'm personally going to do. So it shouldn't really affect anything. So we're just going to be looking for 2 ounces, and then I've already got my 20 ounces in there. So that's all how I'm going to be actually measuring it out. One thing a lot of you guys still always ask is, how does it smell? This is going to be interesting because it's a degreaser, so it's meant to clean. And yes, it smells just like a degreaser. It is very powerful and strong to the nose. So there you go. I wouldn't recommend putting your nose in there too much just because of that. So we got 2 ounces ready to go in here. Let's go ahead, pour it directly into our 20 ounce and shake it up and have some fun. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and just do a light spray down on all the engines, get rid of all the loose dirt and stuff like that. Let me tell you, this thing sits outside in the actual Florida heat and sun and dirt and weather all year round. It is rarely in the garage with the GTR and the other Prelude and my motorcycle in there. So it just is filthy in here. So I'm just going to get off all the loose dirt, and then we're going to go ahead and go from there. This car is so dirty. It needs a bath so bad. We're just going ahead and starting it now with the actual spray down. We're going to start with the engine and work our way to the outside. So everything, just make sure loose dirt is off, anything like that. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and start spraying down everything, and then letting it sit in there, agitate it, and go from there. Alright, now that we went ahead and washed everything down, just got the loose dirt off, I'm just going to go ahead and soak it down now with the Degreaser. I'm going to soak everything down. And like I said, the fact that we're actually getting to go dilute this product means you can be pretty much liberal with it. That goes for you guys on the West Coast too, because you guys already know. But I'm just going to go ahead and just completely soak everything down through here. Really just go to town with it, because what I want to do is just make sure every single crack and crevice is actually taken care of. And let me tell you, this car, this engine bay is disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, now that we went ahead and actually soaked it all down, I want to go ahead, I'm letting it penetrate really quick here, and I'm going to go ahead and get out some of my actually soft bristle brush here and start gently going over the engine here real quick. Just work my way front to the back and everything. The funniest thing is, I know you're not going to see on the camera when I actually do this stuff, is when I was actually spraying it, especially through the hood and in the back deck area through here, you could actually just see the dirt running off, and it's honestly fun and actually satisfying to watch for me. Seeing a engine bay or just the dirt running off right in front of my eyes. I do really like that. It's so satisfying to me when you're actually seeing cleaning going on right in front of your eyes. Oh my god, this car is disgusting here, guys. Absolutely disgusting. It's just my little daily beater car. I leave it at work. I clean it obviously once every couple weeks. From the videos you'll see that, but it's not, I don't want to say it's not my pride and joy, but it's just not something that I really honestly pay that much attention to. To me, it's a point A to point B vehicle. We get it from A to B. It keeps me and my family happy. I don't have to put tons of mileage on the GTR or my other Prelude. And anytime I can ride the motorcycle, I ride that. So that's just honestly the way it goes. So this is just kind of a beater car for me. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and keep agitating around the whole engine just like this. There's also, you can get for the tiny areas, you can use something like this to really work in those areas, like around here. And just kind of work your way along the engine bay, somewhere where these bigger brushes honestly just can't reach to it. And this is honestly the way to go for it. And you can just kind of work your way around, agitate a little bit of some, and go from there. And remember guys, if you come back here, and now look at all that dirt coming off, disgusting. So if you come back here and it still needs a little bit of extra treatment, spray some more on here. Really get it in there and work it in there, because that's honestly the way a lot of engine bays do. They get so filthy, so disgusting, that some people just forget about them. That sometimes it takes a little bit extra elbow grease to really get in there and clean these engine bays. So I'm going to go ahead, finish it off on my own, and then I'll come back to show you the final results so the video doesn't go too long. So here we go. I'll see y'all in a few. Alright, time for that real slow motion engine bay shot. Oh yeah, it's on every single car video on YouTube. So check it out. I will walk around the car and do the best I can to show you the final results. Remember how filthy this place was? What do you think about this? I will tell you, I went over every part twice, so I soaked it down twice with Masterson's heavy-duty degreaser. Everything, because it was dirty, as you guys got to see. Everything is spotless. Anything that's here is just because the paint is just wrapped, and it's just garbage paint after this many years, you know what I mean? But everything looks amazing. Check it out. It's just, there's no grease on it. Completely dry. Look at that. Lovely. Check out the hood. Remember how bad the hood was? Here, let me bend down a little bit for you guys and check it out. I mean, obviously the paint's all coming off the hood. Then again, here we go again, 25 or 26-year-old car now. And but it looks good. Everything looks nice and shiny. No problems whatsoever. Like I said, I just went over everything twice, soaked it. Didn't matter because it's you can dilute the crap out of it, so I can make tons and tons of bottles if I want to with this kind of product. So there you go. There is a full engine bay cleaning. It was filthy. Let me show you the water real quick here. This stuff is disgusting. Disgusting. Proof's in the pudding, as I always say. And there you go. So now it's time for me to go ahead and wash down the rest of the car and get everything cleaned up. So thank you very much, Greg. I do appreciate it. If you guys did like the video, you guys know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, go check out his channel, go check out his stuff. And I'll see you all at the very next video. Take care. Bam. Real quick, one thing I forgot to mention is, you know, a lot of the newer cars have tons and tons and tons of plastic cladding, where this old one definitely does not have that. If you want to really spruce up your engine bay, get some kind of spray and trim shine. This is perfect for it. It's water-based. It's not going to cause you any problems with heat or anything like that. And so it'll be perfect to make those plastics look good. You can actually just touch them all off, get some nice trim, and just wipe it all down, and it will really make the engine bay pop so much more, especially if you guys are going to any car shows or anything like that where you want to pop the hood in front of the friends. But I forgot to mention that, and I really wanted to tell you about that because I don't have any plastics in there like the GTR. It's covered in plastic. So there you go. There you go, guys.